source is misplaced by serving too many masters. So some of us might need to just check in with ourselves where our energy is going. I'm also hearing where our intention is going with the dog. If you can imagine, a dog runs, I wasn't saying runs after its master, but like is always, is very dependent on its owner or whoever is looking after it. So yeah, I feel like Source is reminding us that some of us don't have to be as loyal to certain things or certain people as we are being, and to just check ourselves a little bit. We have the humpback whale at the base of the deck, which talks about music being something that can bring healing to our well-being. So some of us might need to play a frequency or listen to something that kind of just aligns us back with ourselves. The whale is also about, for me, communication, so there might be something surrounding communication that is necessary. So I have to ask the collective at this time. We also have the puyo, the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. And the gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So these two coming out together, there's some strong ancestral communication coming through from our ancestors, from the divine. So if you connect with your ancestors, loved ones that are not here, even within nature as well, because our ancestors can reside within the forces of nature, or do reside within the forces of nature. Listen to the signs and synchronicities that you're getting from animals. Could be birds, could be anything really. There are messages there. I guess spending time in nature might be helpful for us to realign ourselves as well with communication and with divine guidance. I'm hearing some of us also may need to listen to our loved ones in our family that are around us in the physical realm a little bit more, and listen with compassion. But I'm also hearing compassion for ourselves, like we got the dog with the loyalty being displaced as well. So I'm hearing some of us could potentially be trying to impress others that we don't need to impress. So make sure that you're not like overdoing it. This could be in the workspace as well. Some of us might be giving over our energy and our time to those that don't matter as much and neglecting people that kind of do. So who around you needs your attention, your compassion, your loyalty? They might have messages for you as well within your family or your loved ones or your chosen family. There might be things that they say and communicate that you really need to hear at this time. And again, the music is still at the base of the deck, so music could be a big form of communication in terms of receiving ancestral messages. So we might be listening to music, and the words through music, or even just the sounds and the frequencies through music might be emitting a certain feeling or vibration that is giving us a knowing or speaking to our intuition. I hope that makes sense. Listen to music at this time, fam. There could be messages that our ancestors are wanting to communicate, or even like sometimes we're connected to people telepathically or spiritually, and they can be talking to us through music. So these people could be alive, like it could be your partner, could be your friend. You might get messages about how someone feels as well through music. So just pay attention in that way. Let's pull some tarot. So we have the Joye Lokan, Prince of the Mind. You cannot lean on air. This kind of came out like almost reversed. And then Iaba Lokan, Queen of the Mind. She who grinds millet should have wisdom about rainy clouds and wind. And to a city betray. Ten of Swords. You can kill the identity of a man, but you cannot kill his spirit. So there's a lot here. I want to say this week about, or even just today, about communication. or even within the next 10 days of you watching this. Some of us may be speaking about past things that need to come up to be released. And this is a positive thing. I don't see it as like a negative thing. We also have the sun at the base of the deck, be rare. So when these things are coming up, it's not for us to shy away from them. It's actually just for us to release them, even if they're coming up within our mind. I'm seeing some of us are moving from the Prince of the mind to the Queen of the mind. So we're kind of having a maturing within our spirit and within the way we perceive things, within our discernment as well, because of the past things that we have gone through. I'm feeling like if we are not allowing ourselves to feel, release, reflect on the past in order for it to kind of be cleared away, we'll be stuck in this kind of like stagnance within our mind space, or immaturity, I want to say, within the way that we speak and think. But Source is kind of wanting us to grow, and I heard the word enhance, to enhance the way that we think, and draw us into a space of wisdom and discernment. But we can't do that if we don't let ourselves let go and reflect, and let go of past baggage as well. Some of us might need to have a conversation with someone that we feel is a little bit wiser than us, that can give us their opinion. Like I was saying before, there's some communication that wants to come through from our ancestors. So some of us could potentially not be listening. Even I'm hearing not be listening to advice, or be blocking out certain conversations and stuff like that that could really, really be beneficial for us. Some of these truths and stuff that come through these conversations might feel a little bit harsh or blunt at first, but I'm seeing that again, they're really, really positive. We could also feel like someone that we're having a conversation with is a little bit less mature than us, so we might need to have compassion in that regard. Like, the person that we're dealing with could be not on our maturity level, but that's also okay. Quite a few cards came out, so I'll read this real quickly. 2 of Hearts, 9 of Pentacles, Pleasure, and 10 of Cups, Fulfill. So this loyalty and faithfulness coming back to South that I was speaking about. We have Ife, we have Igbadun, we have Muse. That loyalty and faithfulness is meant to be with ourselves, our independence as well. I love this quote: once you carry your own water, you learn the value of every drop. And so knowing the value in our own worth and what we carry, and the love that we share and intimacy that we share with ourselves and others, and also with family, is really important. Some of us need to note that what we provide within our relationships, whether it's family or romantic, is super, super valuable. And so we don't actually need to chase. I'm getting that like runner chaser energy. We don't need to chase those that don't see the value in our worth. And then we also have King of Earth, never remove a fly from a hatchet, and then the mind was born. Some of us really need to ground as well and to release stubbornness. Again, there's a lot when it comes to conversation. We need to have that conversation with ourselves about there could be something here to do with finances, and I also heard overstimulation, so there could be some ways in which we're not practicing grounding when it comes to the ways in which we think. There may be something that's a little bit like unstable, not working, that we need to speak on as well.